السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في محاضرات العربية بين يديك. الحمد لله, we have started last time the new unit, unit 14, which is talking about Al-Hajj wal-Umrah, and this is the second part of that, inshallah ta'ala. Today we will continue with the unit, and we will try to do the portion till Al-Aswat wa Fahm al-Masmu'. So let's begin, inshallah. Last time we did all the three dialogues. Today we will continue with Mufradatun Idafiyya. Mufradatun Idafiyya is the additional vocabulary. So in this lesson, they are teaching us numbers 11 to 19, and numbers 11 to 19, they are a compound. Right? So ashara, we know it is 10, so we add 1 to it. Ahada ashara, right? Ahada ashara is 11. Isna ashara, so instead of wahid, we have ahada ashara, isna ashara, salasata ashara, arba'ata ashara. So all the numbers are mabni, they are fixed, right, on fathas. See, ashara, salasata, arba'ata ashara, except 12, of course. 12, isna, this is marfu, and it will become isnai ashara, right, when it is mansub or majrur. So these are the numbers: ahada ashra, ithna ashra, salasata ashra, 13, arba'ata ashra, khamsata ashra, sittata ashra, sab'ata ashra, samaniyata ashra, tis'ata ashra. Right? This is how it is: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Ahada ashra, ithna ashra, salatata ashra, arba'ata ashra, khamsata ashra, sittata ashra, sab'ata ashra, samaniyata ashra, tis'ata ashra. Tis'ata ashra. Now, so these are the ahada ashra, isna ashra, the numbers, which is talking about the numbers 11 to 19. So inshallah, we should try to memorize these numbers. Ahada ashra, the endings are the same. The starting is the same as the numbers 1 to 10, right? Salasa, arba, khamsa, sitta, sab'a, samaniya, tisa. But how do you say 13, 14, 15, 16? We add a ashra to it, right? Ahada ashra, isna ashra, salasata, arba'ata ashra, khamsata ashra, sittata ashra, sab'ata ashra, samaniyata ashra, and tisata ashra. Right? This is how it is. This is just the numbers, and so they want us to say 19. Right? So where's 19? We should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 4 are 20. So this is 19. Tis'at ashra. What is 19? Tis'at ashra. And this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17. This is 17. Sab'at ashra. This is 20. Ishruna. Ishruna. Or not 20. This is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 16. Sittata ashra. It's not sittatu ashra, it's sittata. Fatha. Sittata ashra. And Ishruna is this 20. And this is Arba'ata ashra. Arba'ata ashra. Okay. This is Tis'ata ashra. So these are the numbers of 11 to 19. So what is Ahada ashra? Ahada ashra is 11. What is Samaniyata ashra? Samaniya is 8, right? So 18. Where's 18? 18 is here. Khamsata ashra, 15. Salasata ashra is 13. And Isna ashra is 12. 12. Right, 12. So these are the numbers of 11 to 19. 11 to 19. So at tadrib salis rattib al-adat. Put the numbers in the correct order. So ahda ashra, then comes isna ashra, 12. Then comes salasata ashra, that is 13. Then arba'ata ashra, then 14. Then khamsata ashra, 15. Sittata ashra, 16. Sab'ata ashra, 17. Thamaniyata ashra, 18. Right, and tis'at ashra, 19, and then 20. Right, so these are the extra vocabs which we are learning, and it's very simple. It's just that instead of wahid, ithnan, salata, it is we are adding ashra. at the end. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is not the total all rules, complete rules. Uh, the ma'dud, the rules are like for masculine and feminine. There are other rules for that, but inshallah they didn't bring it, so I'm not going in that. Like it should be in opposite in gender. For example, these two words, this word will match with the ma'dud. The thing being counted is called ma'dud, right? And this thing will be opposite. This thing will be opposite in gender. This thing will be opposite in gender, right? So this is the rule for except 11 and 12. I'm talking about 13 to 19, right? That is the rule, inshallah. They didn't talk about it still. Like for example, and the ma'dud will be tamiz, singular mansub. For 11 to 99, it will be tamiz. So I want to say 13 books. So books is masculine, right? So I will bring salatata ashara kitaban. This is how it is. The first word will be opposite in gender. The second will match. And I want to say yes. The numbers are 13 to 19. I mean 11 to 19 is what they have brought here. The vocabulary 11 to 19, and we are talking about the numbers themselves are very easy to memorize. It's just the same. We just add ashara to it, and it always has a fatha. It is mabni. The numbers except 12, all the numbers are fixed. They're fixed on fatha, right? Fatha, 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 fatha. All have a fatha, right? All have a fatha. Nothing much here. What I'm talking about is gender. Gender, the first number will be opposite in gender. Like kitaban. So and the madud will be singular mansub. Salasata ashara kitaban. This is how it will be. Kitaban. If I want to say cars, I have to say salasa asharata. Salasa ashara asharata. See, the gender will be feminine. Sayaratan, singular. Sayaratan. This is how it is. Inshallah. And we learn this in Medina book 2. I mean, Miss Dan Medina book 2 for inshallah in great detail. But this is how it is. This is how it is. And this is the rule for 13 to 19. For 11 and 12, it will match. It will match. For example, I have to say uh, everything will match here. Ahada Ashara Kitaban, 11 books. Right? And feminine will be Ehda. Ahda will become Ehda. Ehda Asharata Sayyaratan. Right? This is what it is ultimately. The gender should match. And the gender, the first word will be opposite in gender. Opposite in gender all the time, except for 13 to 19, not for 11 and 12. It is difficult because I mean we didn't do much about it, and they also didn't bring it here. So I mean, inshallah, but that is the grammar part of it, right? This first words will be opposite the gender of the thing counted. That is the ma'dud, opposite in gender. This is opposite, 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 right? Except for 11 and 12, of course. Like 1 and 2 we had in 1 and 2, they were like adjectives. Similarly, 11 and 12 also like same in gender, same in gender. But for 13 to 19, they will be on opposite. The first word itself, not the second word. The first, the compound has two parts, right? First part, second part. So the first part will be opposite in gender. That's it, right? And the ma'dud will be singular mansub. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And the ma'dud will be singular mansub. Because 11 to 99, it is singular mansub. Like tamiz, it is tamiz, right? 1 to 10 is not tamiz, and 11 to 99 is tamiz. Okay. Then 100 and 1000, it will be singular majroor. Singular majroor. Here it is singular mansub. Just for 100 and 1000, miyatun wa alfun, it will be singular majroor. So three types of ma'duds. Plural and majroor, like mudaf, mudaf, like 3 to 10. And singular mansub, tamyiz will be 11 to 99. And then singular and majroor will be 100 and 1000. That's it. This is what covers all the numbers. All the numbers. Right? All the numbers are covered through this. So these are three types of ma'duds in numbers. Anyways. But okay, but in Arabiyyah Bayna, they didn't go into all the grammar part. They just want us to memorize this. Ahada Ashra, 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 and 19 and 19. This is what they are talking about. Next we have التراكيب النحوية, grammar constructions, نحو constructions. Right. First one, متى العطلة. The first is, when is the holiday? Holiday, عطلة, holiday. العطلة, when is the holiday? العطلة في شهر رمضان. العطلة, yes. Last part will always be ashara. No, last part will be ashara, but the gender will be same. Like cars, I say first part opposite in gender, so this is masculine, right? And asharata, the second part will be same in gender. Asharata, feminine, because sayara is feminine. So this is how you say 13. Salasa asharata sayaratan. Anyway, this rule is not important because rule is important for construction of sentences, right? If it is salasa or salasata and asha, we understand it is 13 itself, right? 13 itself, but we are just trying to understand the gender will be opposite. This is how it is. If I want to say books, then books are masculine, right? So I'll bring the number as feminine, and asha will be ashra itself because books are masculine. Kitaban, not kutuban, kitaban. Kutub will only be used from 3 to 10. The plurals. It will be singular mansub. Okay. Inshallah. متى العطلة? When is the holiday? العطلة في شهر رمضان. العطلة في شهر رمضان. We have all the exercises and stuff in book 2, inshallah, Madina book 2. So nothing much. العطلة في شهر رمضان. The holiday is in the month of Ramadan. The holiday is in the month of Ramadan. So what we need to say? We just need to change. متى الزيارة? When is the visit? Visiting the masjid. الزيارة في شعبان. في شهر شعبان. It is in the month of Sha'ban. Ziyara, visiting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's masjid. متى الدراسة? When is the study? الدراسة في شهر رجب. Yeah, it's in the month of Rajab, right? All the months which do not have alif lam are غير منصرف, are ممنوع من الصرف. So رجب. متى العطلة؟ العمرة في سفر. Right? العمرة في سفر. في شهر سفر is in the month of, and when is the Umrah? Is in the month of Safar. متى السفر? When is the travel? This is with Safar with a Sad. This is the month, and Seen is Safar is traveling. When is the travel? متى السفر? السفر في شهر شوال. The traveling is in the month of Shawwal. متى الحج? الحج في شهر ذي الحجة. Right? The month, the Hajj is in the month of Dhul Hijjah. متى الاختبار? When is the exam? الاختبار في شهر المحرم is in the month of Muharram. So this exercise gives us a practice of saying when is the holiday or when is something. When is something? متى العطلة, متى الزيارة, متى الدراسة, متى العمرة, متى السفر, متى الحج, متى الاختبار. And then the reply should be so and so is in the month of so and so, right? I mean, such and such. الاختبار في شهر المحرم, الدراسة في شهر رجب, and so on. Next, التركيب gives us a practice of removing clothes. أين خلعت ثوب الإحرام? Where do you remove your إحرام? Right? أين خلع? خلع يخلع is to remove. It's the verb. Right? خلع يخلع. يخلع. خلع يخلع. باب فتح, right? خلع يخلع. How do you know فتح? General rule is if the ayn kalima or the lam kalima is letters of the throat, حروف حلقي, همزة, عينها, غين, خا, then 90% of the time it is fatah, ba fatah, fatah, fatah. Because Arabs find the hard words, the throat letters, they want to say, it's easier to say with the fatah, right, than a dhamma or a kasra. Like if ayn, if I say khala'u, it is a little difficult. With the kasra, it is more difficult. Khala'i, khala'i, right? So, I mean, so what they did was they put a fatha itself. Anyways, I'm talking about the middle letter, not the ayn kalima, but khala'a. to help with it, they have yakhla'u. They put the, because if it had a kasra again, it will be difficult to pronounce. Yakhli'u, yakhli'u. That is what I mean. So difficult to pronounce the what do you call, the halqi. So that is an easy way to find out which bab it is. It is bab fataha. Fataha yaftah. There are exceptions to it also, but 90%, like zahaba. Zahaba. This ha is a light ha, right? Zahaba is also not zahaba. Some I forgot. Some exceptions were there. Zahaba yazhabu is there. That's common, but there's some exceptions for that. And 90% of that, it is fataha itself, right? The throat letters, because fataha is easier to pronounce. Aina khala'ta thawb al-ihram. Where did you leave? Yeah, khala'a is to remove something. Yeah, khala'a, yakhla'u is to remove something, but it is used for clothes here. Aina khala'ta thawb al-ihram. Where do you drop your? I mean, leave your, remove your thawb al-ihram, the cloth of ihram. خلعته في الفندق. I left it, or I removed it in the hotel. Right? خلعته في الفندق. I removed it in the hotel. So we just need to change the clothes, I guess. أين خلعت الخميس? Where did you remove the shirt? خلعته في الغرفة. I left it, I mean, I removed it in the room. أين خلعت الملابس? Where did you remove the clothes? خلعته. This is plural, right? So we cannot say خلعته. This is malabisa, clothes. Malbas malabisa. So we have to say qala'tuha. Qala'tuha fi shaqqati. I left it in the, I removed it in the apartment. Aina khala'ta thawba. Where did you remove the thawb? Khala'tuhu fil bayti. I removed it in the house. Aina khala'ta al-athwaba. Where did you remove the athwab? The sobs. The plural of sob is aswab. Right? So one robe, so many robes. Right? Oh, these are the robes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So khala'tuha, the plural, khala'tuha fil hammam. Because why are we saying feminine instead of khala'tuhu? Because the plural, ghayr aqil, plurals are always treated as feminine, right? Singular feminine. كل جمال غير عاقل مؤنث مؤنث واحدة. Right? خلعتها في الحمام. I removed them in the hammam. Right? But the question is, nobody wears so many clothes, right? All these clothes, nobody wears this. So why are we using the khala? Right? Khala is to remove the clothes while you're wearing them, but khala is also to just remove them from any place. Yeah, removing is removing, right? Not from the body, but removing from one place to another, maybe, right? Leaving, yeah, leaving could also be the, yes, leaving the clothes could be, yeah, because it's not actually only about wearing. It's also about leaving or removing, or changing the place of one, tahawul, right? Because you don't wear all these at once, right? So they're talking, right? Where did you leave could also be the correct one. Let me check what is the exact meaning of khala'a. I mean, dictionary. Khala'a, 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 yakhla'u, khal'an, yakhla'u, fahuwa khali' wal maf'ul. Naza'ahu, yes, removing it. Naza is also removing, right? Naza'ahu, removing, right? Naza'ahu is removing, right? Khala yakhlahu, naza'ahu. Khala alayhi thawbahu, a'tahu iyahu. Ah, so alayhi thawb, to remove. So giving it to someone is also a meaning. Khala al wali al amil azalahu. Oh, okay. So many words you explained last time. Remove, leave, drop. Yeah, I did explain that. Let me check in the English one. English. Khala. Where's the khala? Take out, to extract, approve. Yeah. Okay. Remove, get rid of, to uproot. Right. Okay. Khala. Khala. Another ikhtila is also being used. Ikhtila is also the mazid fi from it. Okay. Anyways, inshallah. So khala, to remove. Handswear also explains very good in way. Handswear. Right. Just go to handswear. Okay, anyways, let's continue. خلع. أين خلعت ملابس الرياضة؟ خلعت ملابس الرياضة. Where did you leave the sports clothes? خلعتها في المدرسة. I left them in the school, or I removed them in the school. Or yeah. أين خلعت القمصان? Where did you leave the shirts? خلعتها في الفندقية. I left them in the hotel. I left them in the hotel, or removed them in the hotel. Okay. Next one. So this is about خلع يخلع. خلع يخلع, to remove. وأين خلعت? خلعته في كذا وكذا, in some place or the other. Next है كم شوطا تفتى. Next تركيب it is كم شوطا تفتى. And this is shout is how many shout, how many revolutions did you, or rotations you can call. Shout is kind of when you go to Umrah, right, or Hajj, you do 7 shouts, ashwats. Nice shout. So one shout is like one circle, right? How do you say one cycle? One cycle, shout. It is a part of the total ashwat cycle, one cycle or one round. Yeah, one round. Yes, shout. Right, because it's not one tawaf. One tawaf consists of 7 rounds. Yeah, so shout. Kam shautan, and we learned that after kam it should be tamiz. What is tamiz? Tamiz is singular mansub, right? Kam shautan tufta, and this is what this is called weak verb, which is ajwaf. This is weak in the sense of the middle letter is having an alif, tafa. Now this alif, whenever this has an alif, uh, it is not never an alif, right? It is, this is something else always. It is either a ya or a wow, right? So tafa, it was actually, yeah, like qala. Yes, it's called ajwaf, hollow verbs. How do we know if it is alif or ya? We look at the mudare. So mudare, we know it is yatufu, right? Yatufu. Or we can look at the masdar also. Masdar also tawaf. Yeah, it is wow. So what happens if it is a wow? How do we do the conjugation? That's the problem, right? If it is, so there are 2 types of ajwaf, right? I'm just trying to explain. Whoever knows this, they can, just for revision's sake. Whoever doesn't know this, it might be a little difficult to understand. But see, we have an alif, so in between, so no problem. So how do we do dual? Tafa, tafa, tafu. Same thing, yeah? Tafu, tafu. Then tafat, of course, same. Tafata. Now the problem comes, how do we put, yes, like qala, yes, tafna. I mean, we cannot do this because 2 sukuns are coming here. Because fa also has a sukun, alif also has sukun. So what we'll do is we'll drop the alif here from here onwards. So it'll become, yeah, this will become tufna. Yes. How do we, why are putting dhamma here? Because for ajwaf wavi, which has a waw in between, we will put a dhamma. And for ajwaf yai, we will put a kasra. So this become tufna. Tufna. And now it is easier. Tufta, tuftuma, tuftum, tuftu, tuftuma, tuftunna, tuftu, tufna. Yeah, like qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, qulna. Qulta, qultuma, qultum, qulti, qultuma, qultunna, qultu, qulna. This is how it is. We drop the alif. Right? Similarly, tufta came because this is how it is. Now there could be ajwaf yai also, like ja'a yaji'u. Ja'a is to come. Now ja'a, ja'a, ja'u, ja'at, ja'ata. Instead of saying ju'na, because it is ya, it will become ji'na. Ji'ta, ji'tuma, ji'tum, ji'ti, ji'tuma, ji'tunna, ji'tu, ji'na. I came, you, we all came. Ji'tu, ji'na. That is the only thing in past tense. In the present tense, there's no issues at all. Which one? Ja, ja. Yes. Oh, okay. Ja. This is tafa. You write the ja'a one. Ja'a is to come, right? Idha ja'a nasrullahi wal fath. Ja'a, ja'a. Right? I think this is the only spelling. Ja'u, ja'u. So there's wow. So ja'u will be like this, I think. No, this will become jayu. Spellings of Hamza is very, very difficult, yeah? Ja'u, ja'at, ja'at. I don't know if the spellings are correct. Hamza spellings are like very confusing. Ja'at, ja'ata. Now we could put this, I think. Now Ja'ata. No, this will become Jayata. Ja'ata. There's some rules, I don't know. Wow in Java. Yeah, there's a wow, yeah. Spellings are like very confusing for me even now. Jau, ja, wow will come before, I think. Jau, ja, we need to see anyways spellings. Ja'ata. There's some rules like if Hamza comes before, I try to memorize those rules. They're like very difficult. Ja'ata. Now comes the easier part. Ji'na. This spelling is easy. Ji'na. Ji'na. Now ji'ta, ji'tuma, ji'tum. Right? All this. Ji'tu, ji'ti. Hamza first. Ji'tu. Which one? This one, Hamza first. Okay. Jau. Here it is. Ja'at. I think something else should come here. Or is it like this? We leave it like that. Which chair does it take? This is confusing, right? So, anyways, jeta, jetuma, jetum. This is how it is. Ja, ja, jao, ja, jata, jena, jeta, jetuma, jetum, jeti, jetuma, jetunna, jetu, jena. Right? So this is, we are giving kasra here. This is what is there in the Madi. Mudhari is the same. Like yaqulu, yaqulani, yaquluna, taqulu, taqulani, yaqulna. Right? The waw will be dropped. Taqulu, taqulani, taquluna, taqulina, taqulani, taqul. What? Taqulina, taqulani, taqulna, aqulu, naqulu. Similarly, yatufu, yatufani, yatufuna. تطوف تطوفان يطفن تطوف تطوفان تطوفون تطوفين تطوفان تطفن أطوف نطوف. Right? Similarly, يجيء. This is يجيء. Alhamdulillah. Yes, yes, inshallah. I should not say it's difficult. Inshallah. It's not that difficult also, but some things are difficult. Because I don't want people to feel that, oh, if I say it's easy, then right, it's not easy. Because I found it so difficult to learn, so I should say the truth, right? I cannot say it's easy. Yeah, inshallah, I can encourage. Yeah, some things are difficult. I don't want to say that it's easy and give you a false impression, and then you find it difficult, and then you'll be disappointed. Difficult parts can be comprehended, is what I'm telling is, we can understand the difficult parts, but they are difficult. It's not like we'll get it so easy, right? Nothing like that. I'm not a person who gives false promises. Okay. Anyways, inshallah, it's easy, but we have to go through the loops. Yeah, it's easy, but not that easy. Also, it's little difficult. Maybe not difficult, less easier. Okay, we could say less easier. Okay, sa'ita. Okay, come shautan sa'ita. Work hard. Yeah, working hard. Come shautan. So shautan doesn't necessarily mean for going round, right? Circles. It could be like this also, like cycle, like a round of this, one round going from here to here, right? Like in Safa Marwa, that's how you go. So we can say for Safa Marwa also, it's not necessarily a circular thing. I shout, and but we can say that. I mean, how many turns you could say turn or something like that. Come shautan sa'ita. How many sa'i did you do? How many turns did you go? Like uh, how many times did you go here and there? Times. Uh, so you won't say tuftu now. You will say sa'itu. Now again, sa'itu is also a weak verb, but this weak verb is called naqis, and this is the hardest. I mean, again, this is the most difficult of the three. So this is also a weak letter at the end. What is a weak letter? Any waw or ya coming at the end. I mean, coming in the first or the second or the third. Fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima is called weak letters. Now this is again difficult to do the conjugations, because there's a lot of combinations which come. Inshallah, we'll learn in, Madina book 2. I mean, whoever has done, because there we get all the types of, because in this also there are 3 types and of weak letters, weak verbs. And then we have to be careful of the babs also, because some is bab fataha, some is bab samia, like nasiya, right? So it'll become difficult. But Sa'aya, the duals will come with a ya. It'll open up. Ya will open up. Sa'aya. Then it becomes sa'u. Right? The ya will drop, because ya and waw are enemies, right? Then it becomes sa'at, sa'ata. Then it becomes sa'ina. Right? I just want to go to here. Sa'itu. Sa'ina. Then sa'ita, sa'ituma, sa'itum, sa'iti, sa'ituma, sa'itunna, sa'itu, sa'ina. Right? Sa'itu, sa'ina. So it'll be Sa'aitu. Right? Sa'aitu. This is how it is. Because this is alif maqsuda, it's actually a ya, but it's pronounced as an alif. Sa'a, it is not sa'i, right? Sa'a. Then there's another wawi also, like da. Da. This alif is not actually alif, as I said earlier. It could be waw or a ya, but now it is a ya. I mean waw. So it'll be da, da'wa, daw. Right? Please don't get disheartened by this. This is not meant to be taught, right? Daw. This is not meant to be taught, but I'm just teasing us. You can say data. Then it will be dauna. Wow will come back. Right? Dauta, dautuma, dautum, dauti, dautuma, dautuna, dautu, dauna. I called will be dautu. Right? Similarly, masha. Masha will be mashaitu. Right? Masha, yamshi. So this is weak and very the most difficult of all the things. So saitu became like that. Again in the mudare there'll be issues also. I mean so many issues in mudare because yas'a it'll be. So how do you do that? Yas'a, yas'ayani, yas'auna, and sometimes it takes yas'aina also. Yeah. What? Okay. Saitu. Okay. This is how the verb it is. Inshallah, someday we will get it. Inshallah, weak verbs we should not be so much focused on because weak verbs are not that big part of the uh, verbal vocabularies, right? Because they are there, maybe 10-20%, but that's it. That's it, and we'll get used to them. I mean, even if you are not able to do the 14 conjugations, we'll get used to them. It's not required to become perfect because what happened to me also when I was doing book 2, I hardly understood anything. Right? I mean, what is this now? How? Right? And I was not able to do the 14 conjugations. Still, I didn't fail. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's not a big portion. And I, in the exam also, I tried to understand it late. But later on, when I started doing book 3, and it repeated. Oh, then I understood this is how it is. Okay. So first time, hardly we get this. Yeah. Weak verbs. In book 2, lesson 26, 27 is all about that. Madina book 2. Inshallah, because it is little difficult. I'm not saying it's easy, but that's just the small part. What shaitan does is it'll take this small part and magnify it and think that the whole language is difficult, and then that will discourage us first to stop. Right? But no, everything we learn, we are learning the whole package. Yes, and small issues are there, and some issues might be hard. Right? I'm not saying they're easy. They might be hard. Now, don't assume that this package, this small part of the language, is equal to this whole part. Right? This is just this. If I don't understand this, it's okay. I'll just try to understand it later or something. Yeah, it's okay. Right? Even if I don't understand this, how about the rest? The rest are easy. Right? Okay, one more thing might come which is hard. Okay, this is hard. Then again, we'll try to understand them. And if I don't understand, it's okay. I'll try to, I mean, I'll put it in the sideways. Someday, what will happen is someday it'll become easier. This part will also become easier, right? Little easier, then little easier. It'll not become totally easier, but maybe little less. And then one day it might become totally easier, right? Now, what happens is this part, don't assume that it is the whole language. No. It has so many parts, thousands of parts, right? So you have prepositions, you have this, you have pronouns, this, that, yeah. So many things, weak verbs, double verbs, mudaf verbs, this verbs, that verbs. Then we have mazid fihis, so many things. Okay. Sa'aitu sab'ata ashwat. Next, kam shawtan ishtarayta? What? How? Oh, so shout is used for what? No. This is something wrong. We should change shout also here. Kam athwaban. How many shirts ishtarayta? Kam aswaban ishtarayta. Right? You have to change aswab also. Kam athwaban ishtarayta. How many shirts did you purchase? Ishtaraytu ashrata athwabin. I purchased 10 shirts. Right? This is not about shout. Here it was shout. Then kam kutuban. Kam kutuban qara'ata. How many books did you read? Qara'atu sittata kutubin. I read 3 books. Khara. Again, khara is also called mahmuz verbs. Khara. There's nothing different about it. Mahmuz. What is mahmuz? It has a hamza either in here, either here, either here. Right? Mahmuz. There's nothing different in the conjugation, but it's just called mahmuz. Because sometimes what happens, like, yeah, singular mansub. Mansub singular with mansub. Yeah, correct. That's why it was sounding weird. Kam kitaban. Kam kitaban qara'ta. Yes, correct. Jazakallah khair. That's why I was thinking why it's sounding weird. Kam kitaban qara'ta. Singular. Yes, correct. Alhamdulillah. Now, kam salatan sallaita. How many salat did you pray? Right? Sallaitu khamsa salawatin. I prayed 5 salawats. Right? Kam wajbatan. Singular wajbat is wajba. Kam wajbat. How many meals did you eat? Akalta. Akaltu salasa wajbatin. I ate 3 meals. Kam, see, hissatan. Kam hissatan darasta. How many periods did you study? Darastu alba hissatin. So this exercise may be a little difficult because we have to make this singular and say with come all these words, right? And then the numbers coming here, they didn't tell you hissasin. Yes, alba hissasin. Yes, darastu alba hissasin. Correct. Hissasin. Hissatun is plural is hissas. And the numbers are coming opposite in gender. Right? They're not telling you, but I'm just telling you because kitab is muzakkar, sittata is coming here. And this is feminine, again masculine is coming. Because 3 to 10, the number should come. Hissas means periods. One hissa, hissas. Right? Hissatun, periods. Yeah. How many periods? Hissas. Hissasun. Actually, the plural should have become hissatun, the normal plural, but this is a broken now. And this is very rare because 90% of the time, if you have a ta at the end, like sub wajbatun, meal, what's meal, wajba? The plural will be wajbatun, wajbat, atun, yeah, muslimatun, muslimatun. Okay. Hati jumalan kama fil misal, make sentences, give sentences as an example. Sallaytu rakatain. Now they are teaching you duals. Okay. So sallaytu, salla, sallaytu, sallaya, sallau. So this will also be sallaytu. Right? Sallayna, sallayta, sallaytuma. Again, sallaytu. Now this was actually, I mean, if you say raka'atani, that's how you make anything dual. Like I want to say kitabun. No, I want to make it dual. Kitabani. Right? Feminine thing, we'll do it with a ta. Sayyaratani. Right? Sayyaratani. This is how we do make it dual. So how do we know it's marfu here? Kitabani. We look at the alif for duals. Now, how do we make it mansub or majroor? From ani, we'll make it aini. The cases will not look at fatha dhamma kasra like Muhammadun, Muhammadin, Muhammadan. Right? Mansub, marfu, mansub, majroor. We'll look at the ya. This ya shows us that this is mansub. Why is it mansub? Because of the verb. So sallaitu rak'ataini. And when you are going to alif and noon is for duals. Ani. Kitabun, kitabani. Qalamun, qalamani. Now I want to make it mansub or majroor. It has same form. It is qalamaini, qalamaini. And how to, I mean, when we go to like that, the shops like Rialain, right? He says, you go to Rialain. I did say this before also, I guess. Rialaini. Right? I mean, everything is 2 Riyal. You have Rialain shops, right? 2 Riyal or 1 Riyal shops, right? So there are 2 Riyal shops also, Rialain. So why is he saying Rialain? Because it should have actually been Rialani, right? So actually he wants to say the whole sentence is kullu shay'in, everything here, fi shay'in, right? Shay'in. I don't know spelling again. Shay'in is here like this. Shay'in. Kullu shay'in. Okay, anyways. Kullu shay'in bi riyalaini. This is what he wanted to say, but he just deletes everything and says Rialain. Right? Rialain. Because 90% of the time, when you're using duals, you'll use it either the mansub or majroor form. Like, I want uridu Rialain. I want Rialain. Or hati Rialain. Give me Rialain. 90% of the time, duals will be said as mansub or majroor. So they don't even know that Rialain, the actual form is Rialani. I mean, it has become so common that nobody knows. So the duals are now I99 always now, because that's what you use, right? Unless you say Ja'a Rajulani, right? For that also they'll say Ja'a Rajulain, right? So that's what they're trying to teach us here. For example, qara kitab. So I have to say two books, right? Qara'atu kitabaini. Qara'atu kitabaini. Amiltu yawmaini. I read two books. Amiltu yawmaini. I worked 2 days. Faqadtu haqibataini. Faqada is to lose. I lost 2 bags. Faqadtu haqibataini. Akaltu samakataini. I ate 2 fishes. Akaltu samakataini. Qadaitu. I spent laylataini. Qadaitu. Right? Qadaitu. Qadaitu laylataini. I spent 2 nights. 2 nights in the hotel or something. Darastu hissataini. I studied for 2 periods. I studied for 2 periods. This is what it is. Qara'tu kitabaini, amiltu, faqadtu, akaltu, qadaitu, darastu. And then we should make it dual. And not the Yawmani type, the marfu type, no, the mansub type, because object of this, right? This is the object of this. Amiltu yawmaini, faqadtu haqibataini, akaltu samakataini, khadaitu laylataini, darastu hissataini, sallaytu rak'ataini. This is what they're teaching in this exercise. The duals, right? 2 rak'ats or whatever. Rak'ataini. Next one, tabadil su'al wal jawab ma'a zamilik. Same thing again. Mata wasala. They are teaching us weak verb again. So they are bringing so many weak verbs. All the 3 forms they brought. This is called misal. Why is it misal? Because it is similar to the salim form. This is wow is coming in the front. Right? This is also weak, but it is less weak kind of. And there's no change at all except in making it mudare. So wasala, the mudare should have been yawsilu, but it became yasilu. That's it. That's the only change. One change. Khalas. Rest all it is the same. Right? Like wa'ada, to make promise. So the mudare will be wa'ada, wa'ada, right? Wa'ada will be ya'idu, kind of. Right? So this is how you make mudare. So in this exercise, so that's the only big change here. That's the only big change here. From wa'ada, it becomes ya'idu. Right? Like wasala, the mudare will be yasilu. It should actually be yausilu, but you know the ya and waw are enemies, right? Ya and waw are enemies. So what happens? Yausilu, they will never come together, generally speaking. So they drop the waw, right? And we can think about wahaba. Wahaba is to grant, right? Wahaba, yahabu. Yahabu liman yasha'u inatham wa yahabu liman yasha'u dhukur. Allah gives whoever he wants daughters, and whoever he wants, he gives sons, right? So yahabu, wahaba, yahabu, to give. Wahab, that is why Allah is the one who bestows, right? Wahab, the one who gives a lot. So this is called misal. So there are 3 which we learned. Misal, like the first letter is weak, then ajwaf, which is the second letter is weak, and the naqis, which is like the third letter is weak. So there are 3 types of weaknesses. Very difficult. The first one is easier, second one is less easier, third one is more less easier. I mean, more difficult. This is how it is. This. So where are the weak letters here? Oh, this drop. Where are the weak letters here? Weak letters here is here. This is waw. This is alif. And this is ya. Always remember the alif, whenever you see it, it is not what it shows, right? Alif is never a part of the radical. It's not a part of the formation of a verb, right? One sheikh said, I heard one speaker saying that alif is a root letter. No. And people wrote him letters in a TV show, right? How are you teaching that alif is a root letter? It is a waw. It's not khala, actually, it's a qawala. He says, I'll tell what I see. That's what he said. I'm seeing an alif, it is an alif. That's what he said. But we know it is not an alif, right? It is not an alif. Then we should ask him, where did that alif go in mudare then? If it was alif, why did waw come in mudare? Qala yaqulu. If you say it is alif, or forget mudare, where did it go in the masdar? Qawl. Right? Where's the alif here? Right? So remember, anytime we see an alif, it is either a waw or a ya in a verb. not an Hamza. Okay, Hamza is a Hamza, like akala, akala. It is a Hamza. Okay, Hamzas remain Hamza. So it's there is the mudari also. Yakulu. See, yakulu is there in the mudari. Yakulu. And how do you make amr here? Amr is interesting here. Why? Because how do you make? So you should chop, right? To make command verb, you should chop this, you should chop this, and it was it became like this. Akul, akul. How do you say this now? Akul, akul. So what they did was they dropped the hamza. They dropped the first radical and made it kul. 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 Kul is eat. Kul is eat. Right? Kul, kula, kulu, kulu, washrabu. Eat. Like akhada also same thing. Akhada. Akhada yakhudu. It became khuz. Khuz, take. It was actually akhud. Right? It was actually akhud. So it became khud. Or same thing. What happened if Hamza came in between? Right? Yes, alu. So it became sal. They dropped the middle letter. It became sal. It should actually sal, sal kind of something. Sal. So difficult to say. So they said sal. Ask. Sal. Salni. Salu. Okay. So that is what it is. Okay. Mata wasalta ila al-Masjid al-Haram. When did you arrive to the Masjid al-Haram? Wasaltu ba'd al-Asri. I came after Asr prayer. So we should say, when did you arrive? When did you reach? Wasala is to reach. Wasala yasilu. Mata wasalta ila Makkata. When did you reach to Makkah? Wasaltu ba'd al-Maghribi. I reached after Maghrib. Mata wasalta ila al-Madina. Wasaltu ba'd al-Fajri. I reached after Fajr. Mata wasalta Muzdalifa. Right? Wasaltu ba'da ghurub al-Shamsi. I reached after ghurub al-Shams. So this is all about reaching. Mata wasalta Arafa. Arafata. When did you reach Arafah? Wasaltu ba'da shuruq al-Shams. I reached after the sunrise. Shuruq al-Shams is sunrise. Nowadays they take you to Arafah at the night itself, right? Although the sunnah is to take it in the morning, now they take you in the night itself to Arafah, because it's so important that if you miss Arafah, you miss the whole Hajj. And people might get stuck in traffic jams and so on, right? So many buses and so many people going, millions and millions, and they have to be in Arafah at that time, right? So if someone gets stuck in the traffic jam 6 hours, 7 hours in traffic jam, then he might miss the Arafah and he might miss his whole Hajj, right? He's going so far, and so that's why they take you at the night itself, the ninth night Arafah, right? So many people to manage and stuff, but the general rule is we have to go in the morning, right? Many people say we want to walk to Arafah. Walking is like so difficult. You find people walking to 17, 18 kilometers or something. So difficult. You can't walk 18 kilometers, right? From Mina to Arafah. Yeah, you can walk from Arafah to Muzdalifah, which is like 6 kilometers, 6 to 7 kilometers. Right? Muzdalifah is 6 to 7 kilometers. We can walk, but it was so tiring. We also walked and it was so tiring. Subhanallah. I mean, it was so tiring. The next day it was so tiring. Totally in 24 hours, we walked some 25, 30 kilometers, right? It was so bad. So never walk from Arafah to Muzdalifah, right? Never. Right? If you're walking, go slowly. We went so fast and so much problem it was, right? So, Mata wasalta ila Mina. When did you reach Mina? Wasaltu ba'da zuhri. We reached Mina after Zuhr, right? Wasaltu ba'da zuhri. We reached after Zuhr. Mata wasalta ila al-Masjid al-Nabawi. When did you go to Masjid Nabawi? Wasaltu ila al-Isha. We reached after, Ba'd al-Isha. Ba'd al-Isha, we reached after Isha. Masjid Nabawi, we reached after. This is an old photo of Masjid Nabawi. Now we have so many pillars. Next, we have to make question. What do you have to make? Jumalan again. Kama fil misal. Natufu fil yawm al-thani ashara. We did tawaf on 12th day. 12th. Thani ashara is 12. That's what they taught us in the if mufradatun if idafiyya, the additional vocabs, right? Natufu fil yawm al-thani ashara. Fil yawm al-thani ashara. We did tawaf in thani ashara. Now, see, but we learned isna ashara. So it's also okay to say asani instead of saying Isna ashara, we can also say asani ashara. Right? That is also fine. Right? 13th. 13 is salasat ashara. Next one. Yeah. Nadrusu, we studied. Fil yawmi. What are we talking about? Natufu fil yawmi athani ashara. Day, yes. We, in the day, 12, he's telling the time. Athani ashara, natufu fil yawm. We did tawaf in the day at 12 p.m. That's what he's trying to tell. Fil yawmi athani ashara. Oh, the date. He's telling the date. On the, yeah, that's what, yeah, the date. On the 12th day. 12th day. He's telling fil yawmi athani ashara, that is, on the 12th day, they did the tawaf. Because it's okay to do the tawaf on the 10th, 11th, 12th, and sometimes on the 13th also, if you miss, right? It's okay to do on these days. That's why he's telling the date, Asani Asha. It's not the time, Asani Asha. So, Nadrusu fi, yes, 12th day. Nadrusu, we are studying on the 11th day, is what he wants to say. So, Nadrusu fil yawmi ahadashra, on the 11th day. Na'malu fil yawmi arba'atashra. We work on the 14th day. 14th day, right? The 14th date. Nadhabu fil yawmi khamsata ashra. Khamsa ashra. We have to make it masculine because yawm is masculine, right? Khamsa ashra. Nahduru fil yawm, right? Sitta ashra. Sitta, 16. Sitta ashra. Nahduru is we were present, or we are present on the 16th date, or we will be present. Nughadiru, yughadiru will become nughadir, we will depart fil yawmi sab'a ashra. So this is weird, right? Because what is happening is, he's saying we are doing tawaf in the day 12th day. That's what's happening, right? Actually, in English, it sounds weird because we have to say fi thani ashra al-yawm, right? Kind of like that. On the 12th day should come later on. But in Arabic, what you're doing is you're putting fil yawm in starting, and then we are specifying, right? Oh no, which day? 12th day, and we're translating like that. So that's what is happening here. Nasilu, this is yasilu, right? So we should say we arrived. We arrived fil yawmi. Is it not fa'il? Huh? This is talking about, this exercise is talking about the days, date, right? Like which date did you go? Which date did you work? Which date did you study? Which date did you arrive? Were you present? Which date did you depart? And we are putting just numbers here, right? Which date did you arrive? Nasilu fil yawmi thamani ashra. Fa'ilun wadan. Which is fa'ilun? Thani thamani ashra. Which wasn't fa'il? This is verbs. And the numbers are fixed, right? Ahad ashra, Ithna ashra, Salathat ashra, Khamsat ashra, Sittat ashra. Like Asani. Asani, oh, Sani Yun. Yeah, we could say this is fa'il wasn't, but the rest all are not. Oh, yes. Maybe you're right. Right? We should say Sani ashra. Wazan should be fa'il. Okay. Oh, yes. So there should be like al-wahid, what's the yeah, except one or two, al-wahid al-thani, then it'll be salisa ashara. This will be rabi al-ashara. Yes, the, what do you call, the ordinal numbers, right? Ordinal numbers. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Ordinal numbers, you have to use the ordinal numbers, not the cardinal numbers. Correct. 14th day we are talking about, right? Correct, I'm sorry. That's right. Jazakallah khair. Right. Na'malu. So instead of saying Arba Ashra, we have to say Rabi Ashra. Rabi Ashra. 14th day. Nazhabu fi Khamis Ashra. 15th day. Nahduru fi Sadis Ashra. 16th day. Nughadiru fi Sabi Ashra. في اليوم actually في اليوم السابع عشر. نصل في اليوم الثماني عشر. ثمانية عشر. Right, so the exercises are getting so difficult, complicated. Okay, alhamdulillah, we reached to the last part, that is ملخص التراكيب. We'll do the aswat wa famil masmur next week, inshallah. We'll just try to understand what we did here. Right, all the first one was matal utla, when was the holiday? Matal ziyara, when was the visiting? Matal dirasa, when was the study? Matal umrah, matal safar, when was the umrah? Matal safar. Then we did أين خلعت ثوب الإحرام, where did you leave the or remove the ثوب الإحرام? أين خلعت الخميس, where did you remove the shirt? وأين خلعت الملابس, where did you leave the shirts, the clothes? أين خلعت الثوب, where did you leave the ثوب? أين خلعت ملابس الرياضة, where did you leave the clothes? ملخص الترابي, تلخص يتلخص is from 5. تلخص يتلخص is to summarize. تلخص يتلخص, not talakhasa. It's actually, I think, lakhasa, just form 2. Lakhasa yulakhisu, and it become mulakhas. Summarize of the tarkib is, what is the tarkib? Tarkib is expression. So the what expressions did we learn here? The plural of tarkib is tarakib. Mulakhasu tarakib, the summary of all the expressions. Right? Because we learned some expressions, right? Then sentence, maybe sentences, maybe phrases, maybe words or whatever. Expression, just expression. And this discussion is important for doing Alfiya ibn Malik. In that it comes, what is a kalam, what is a kalima, what do you call qawl, and what is kalim, and so on. In the first, I mean, in the starting, he explains that Ibn Malik. Right? Inshallah, we could do some that. It's very difficult. I mean, it's advanced. It's 1,000 poems, 1,000 lines poem. Alfiya ibn Malik. Even I have to do everything. I mean, that is it. Inshallah, we could do someday. Kam shautan tufta. Next is third. Kam shautan tufta. But before that, you have to do Ajrumiya first. Ajrumiya is more easier. Ajrumiya summarizes all the Nahu rules. Right? It's so nice. We can do the book of Tuhfatu Saniya fi Sharh Ajrumiya. Right? We could do that. Ajrumiya is awesome. Right? It's so nice. It summarizes all the rules we've learned in a good form, in a poem form. Right? Ajrumiya. Kam Sauban Ishtarata, and it's a Tuhfatu Saniya is really good. The commentary. Kam Sauban Ishtarata, how many shirts did you purchase? Kam Kitaban Qarata. Yes, a Tuhfatu Saniya. You can find so many videos also if you're interested of watching. Tuhfatu Saniya. You can search for Tuhfatu Saniya. Ajrumiya, you can search. So many people are teaching on YouTube. Tuhfatu Saniya. And you can watch that. It's a very book. It's a good book. It's a short book. I mean, but this Tuhfatu Saniya, or you can just Ajrumiya, right? Ajrumiya, and this Ajrumiya, what it does is summarizes all the rules, right? But it doesn't cover 100% of the rules. That's why we have Mutammimat on Ajrumiya, the things which complete the Ajrumiya. But Ajrumiya is really good. It summarizes really good rules, all the rules of Arabic grammar, right? In a short form. Kam salatan sallaita, how many prayers did you pray? Kam wajbatan nakalta, how many meals did you eat? Sallaytu rak'atayn, qara'tu kitabayn, right? It's all about aini. Sumtu yawmayn, I fasted 2 days. Faqadtu haqibatayn, I lost 2 bags. Akaltu samakatayn, I ate 2 fishes. Al-utlatu fi shahri Ramadan, right? Al-utla fi shahri Ramadan. The holidays in the month of Ramadan. Az-ziyaratu fi shahri Sha'ban, the visiting is in the month of Sha'ban. Ad-dirasatu fi shahri Rajab, the study is in the month of Rajab. Al-umratu fi shahri Safar, the umrah is in shahri Safar. As-safaru fi Shawwal, shahri Shawwal, right? And the traveling is in the month of Shawwal. Next one, tuftu sab'ata ashwat, I did tawaf of 7 rounds. Ishtaraytu 10 aswab, I purchased 10 clothes. Qara'tu sittata kutub, and I read 6 books. Sallaytu khamsa salawat, I prayed 5 prayers. Akaltu salasa wajabat. I ate 3 meals. 3 meals. So this is what we did in the previous one. And last one is what we did now. See, natufu fil yawmi. We did tawaf in the day, 12th day. Sani ashara. 12th day. Right, Sani ashara. Not wahid ashara. It's become hadiya. Oh, okay. Hadi ashara. We said wahid ashara is wrong. Hadi ashara is the correct. Yes. The file types, the ordinal numbers of wahid is hadi. Okay. Nadrusu fil yawm al hadi ashara. We studied in the day, 11th day. Right? This is how we translate. Fil yawm al hadi ashara. Na'malu fil yawm al rabi ashara. We worked in the 14th day. Right? Or on the 14th day. Not in, but in Arabic it has in. Nadhabu, we went on 15th day. في اليوم الخامس عشر. 15th day. نحضر في اليوم السادس عشر. We were present on the 16th day. Or we will be present. This is all we will be. Right? Or we are present on the 16th day. You could say. This is future or present, right? So this is what was the last one, which might be a little difficult because just now we learned the numbers and then he's talking about ordinal numbers also. Khamisha ashra, Arabiyyah ashra, Hadiya ashra, Sani ashra, Khamisa, Sadisa, it's Sabi'a ashira, and so on. Next, I reached after time. Wasaltu ba'd al-asri, wasaltu ba'd al-maghribi, wasaltu ba'd al-fajri. I reached after fajr. Wasaltu ba'd al-zuhri. I reached after zuhr. Wasaltu ba'd al-isha'i. I reached after. Right? The timings. Mata wasalta ila. Mata wasalta. When? How do you want to say? When did you reach? Right? Mata wasalta ila al-masjid al-haram. Mata wasalta ila Makkah. When did you reach? Mata is when, right? When did you reach Makkah? Mata wasalta ila al-Madina. Mata wasalta ila Muzdalifa. Mata wasalta ila Arafah. Mata wasalta ila Arafah. Alhamdulillah, we have done with our second part of lesson 14. Some things are complicated here. It's not that also, inshallah. This one might be complicated. This one. Sania, Hadia, Asha, Besa, Khamisa. Right? After that, I don't think anything else is more complicated. Come is okay, fine. Singular mansub. Right? Ishtaraita. These verbs might be a little complicated. And everything is different here. See, this is an ajwa. This is form 8, zidfi. This is mahmuz. This is form 2, and this is mahmuz fa. Right? So they bring so many types of different verbs, but all have similar. I mean, one sheikh who told that don't go into the types in the beginning stages because you might find it difficult. Just look at the endings. Tufta, ishtaraita, qarata, whatever form. Right? Sallaita, akalta. Whatever form you did, you. The endings will show who is doing what. And tuf is to do tawaf. So tufta. Ishtara is to buy. So ishtaraita, you purchase. Qarata, you read. Sallaita, you prayed. Akalta, you ate. Khalas. I mean, in the beginning, I mean, you should not do any type of word. He said, even if it is 4 letter, 5 letter, I'll always have in the Madi the same thing. The same thing. The same verbs. I'tamarta. We learned i'tamar also, right? Form 8. I'tamarta. I'tamarta. You did tawaf. I'tamara is to do umrah. You did umrah. Sorry. You did umrah. I'tamarta. Right? Anything you have, this is what i'tamara. That's how it is. The endings are the same. So don't look at the length of the word. Oh, such a big verb, right? How can I, like qadaita also to spend, right? Don't look at it's so difficult. No, it's not. I mean, the endings are the same. Just you have to memorize. Even if you don't understand, we memorize it. Or i'tamara is to do umrah, right? And this ending shows us you did umrah. Past tense. You did. When did you do umrah? Mata atamarta. Yeah, form 8 is what? Ifta'ala type. Ifta'ala. Because we know that fa'ala should come here. Ifta'ala will come. So what happens is form 8 is, and Hamza will come. Then the first radical will come. Then we have a ta. Ifta'ala. That's how it becomes. The ta and the alif are extra in form 8. This is extra and this is extra. Right? Mazid fi. Inshallah, they'll bring all this in book 2, the second book. Inshallah, all the rules, and they slowly bring all the rules. Book 1's goal is to just build up vocabulary, right? But still, we did so much of grammar, right? We did so much of grammar, alhamdulillah. Since our lesson 1, right? When we started in March we started, right? Inshallah. I mean, almost a year is happening. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. So next week we will do our what Wafam al. That will be the last week of our unit 14. Then 2 units left. Khalas. That means 6 weeks more. I mean 7 weeks more, inshallah. And we're done. 7 weeks. That is almost 1.5 month. Right? So 1.5 months, 7 weeks. So ha, January end, inshallah, we'll be done with this. Feb beginning, we'll be starting with our green and the new color system, right? They've changed the colors also. We are tired with orange, so we'll have green. And this is our 2, right? Green colors. Kitab al-Talib al-Thani. Right? Al-Juzul Awal, the first part. Again, this has 8 units, right? But each unit is becoming difficult here. Right? This book has the Muqaddimah and so on, so on, so on, so on. So on. The dialogues which we have now, the 3 dialogues and stuff, they'll have only 1 dialogue now, I think. Where is it? This is a test. We will do all this. Ikhtibar Tahdid is the eligibility test. Libad bil Kitab al-Thani. We'll do all these tests also, inshallah. They start with Al-Wahdatul Ula, Al-Iyanatu bis-Siha. Right? Inshallah, in Feb, we'll start this. Al-Iyanatu, that is taking care of health. Healthcare, you can say healthcare also. Healthcare. So they have the first, Fi asal shifa. In honey, there is cure. And they have 1 dialogue here. Hazim, amaridun anta. Are you sick? And so on, so on, so on. They keep talking about it. This is have, then 1 dialogue comes, then they have 1, 2, 3. They have so many. Then they bring grammar. See, Alif and Hamza. What is the difference between Alif and Hamza? So they bring all that differences, and then they have right. And this is how it is. Mulahadatun nahwiya. Then he brings huruful jar, right? Huruful jar. All these examples of huruful jar, right? So many dialogues. See, just 1 dialogue happened, and then we have second, right? Zainab wa Maryamu sadiqatan. They have a whole paragraph coming now. One, Zainab is fat and she is, I mean, overweight, and she is 90 kilos and 55. So they have this all. Then they have exercises again, right? Then they bring grammar also. What is la nafiya? Right? I mean, la nafiya is simple, la tuhibbul akla, and so on. Right? Then they'll have third, I think. So 5 exercises. Then they have third dialogue. This is how it is. Book 2. 1 dialogue, 1 paragraph, 1 dialogue again. Right? 1 conversation. In the tabib, he goes to the doctor and he says, "Oh, my health is so bad," and so on. So this is the third dialogue. Right? I think they have 4th also. Yeah, they have 4th also. So this is the 4th paragraph. As-sihhatu bayna al-madi wal-hadir. Right? Health between, I mean, comparing between present and the past. This is another paragraph. So 4 things here. In 1 unit I'm talking about. Then they have grammar in between. Grammar. 4 dialogues. This is what they find. That's it. 4 things. Right? Then we go to the second unit. This is how it is. Right? So much big it is now. So much grammar they'll bring now. All grammar. Inshallah, not that difficult also. We'll get used to it in book 2 also. All green color books. Then go to Taraweeh. We will take a month for 1 unit. Inshallah, instead of 3 weeks, we might take 4 or 5 weeks also for 1 unit. Because there's so much happening, see? Right? There's so many verbs. It's like a sudden jump. I see. كانت علامة الصحة في الماضي أن يكون الإنسان سمينا. In the past, the sign of being healthy in the past is أن يكون الإنسان سمينا. He was fat. So in the past, he's saying that people being fat was okay. Like if you're thin, you're like underprivileged or underfed, right? Kaseed al-lahmi wa sham, lot of meat and lot of fat. فالإنسان السمين هو الصحي. So the fat man was healthy man. وَالْإِنسَانُ النَّحِيفُ وَالْمَرِيضُ. And the thin man was weak person, right? In previous days. But now, وَكَانَ النَّاسُ يَأْكُلُونَ كَثِيرًا. People used to eat a lot. In past days, it seems. إِذَا وَجَدُوا طَعَامًا. If they found food, because finding food was difficult, right? Because before the agricultural revolution, it was difficult to find, right? If you study 1960s, 50s, whatever, before it was very difficult. We got the HIV seeds, right? Before that, we didn't have so much food. Right now we have, after 50s and 60s, so much food that overeating is a problem now. وَكَانَ الرِّجَالُ يُفَضِّلُونَ الزِّوَاجَ بِالْمَرْأَةِ السَّمِينَ. And they used to prefer, I mean, the men used to prefer marrying fat women, right? وَلَا يُحِبُّونَ الزِّوَاجَ بِالْمَرْأَةِ النَّحِيفَةِ. They didn't like marrying thin ladies yet. Nowadays it's become opposite because we have so much food now. تقدم الطب كثيرا الآن. The medicine has increased a lot. So وظهر أن هناك أمراض تصيب الشخص السمين. Fat people get a lot of diseases. So this is how it is. And this is how the dialogue is, inshallah. Right? Speaking about fat stuff and, I mean, not eating, and right. So this is the book 2, inshallah. Feb, inshallah, will begin with this. So there's a lot of things in book 2. Book 3 again. I mean, book 3 will reach, 1 year it will take for book 2. Right? Doing it more than 1 year, 16 months. More than 16, 17 months it will take for book 2, because there's so much. Right? It's not like Medina books that there's so little. In these books, there's like so much. And inshallah, that's why they promise that after we finish these books, all 4 books, what will happen is we are able to study in an Arabic college, right? Inshallah. But still we are here, back to our orange books, inshallah. Someday we will reach that. That's a goal, inshallah. But once we finish all these 4 books, we don't need any other book. I mean, it's so comprehensive. These books are so good, right? Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's end it. Jazakallah khair. See you, inshallah, in the next week class. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruk wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair.
كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون.